The Great Muta faces his toughest challenge to date. The undefeated Great Muta, might I add, as he takes his shot at the NWA TV champion, Sting. Gary Hart in the corner of the Great Muta. Sting is ready to go. You got Sting on the left. You got the Great Muta on the right. One wrestler in each ring, trying to get the others to... Oh, the bell's wrong. And Sting says, screw it. I'm going to fly. And a nice crossbody over the rings. From one ring to the other, Sting soars. And Sting going after Gary Hart, who tries to escape. But Muta off the top nails Sting and drives him into the mat. And just like that, Muta takes control with the World's Television Championship on the line. And it's not even just that. As I mentioned, Muta, undefeated, is not going to go down easy. But neither is the NWA World Television Champion Sting. Muta going for the moonsault, but Sting was able to get out of harm's way. Sting not budging. But Muta comes back and fights with a kick to the back of the head of the Stinger. Sting rolling to the outside onto the floor. Sting is stunned. And a high cross body up and over the top. Muta goes, landing on Sting. High risk and a high reward for the Great Muta as he stands strong and stands proud in the ring. With an early momentum for the Great Muta, can he keep it going to the finish of this match? Muta saying it's done, calling his shot. Sting got a boot to the midsection as he jumped up on the apron and gets a clothesline on Muta. Now it's Sting who's climbing up to the top. It's Sting who looks to fly. And a nice clothesline off the top. But Muta able to get the shoulder up at 2 as Sting comes back with a standing drop kick that lays out the challenger, and Sting up and over. And now they're fighting up the entranceway. But Muta decides to roll back into the ring. That's the only place this match could end. If Muta wants to leave as the World Television Champion. Sting, nice scoop slam. Puts down Muta. And Sting, nice lateral press cover. However, Muta able to kick out easily. Oh, look at this. Muta gonna put Sting to sleep. I'll tell you what, this could sting for the Stinger. As all the blood rushes to the head, the circulation is cut off. Sting will slowly start to fade. Sting is going to have to find a way to fight out of this if he's going to stick with it. Sting trying to torque his way out of it, but can he do so? It's not going to be easy for Sting to break free. Sting doing his best. Oh, what a shot to Sting by Muta on the side. Almost like a liver blow. Sting with the military press. Went for an elbow drop, but nobody home. A great scalp by Muta. It seems that Gary Hart's directing Muta. Snapmare to an elbow drop. Muta back in control. it seemed that Sting was starting to build a little bit of momentum there for a bit. The Great Muta had the beginning of the match. Sting was able to turn it around for a little bit. But Muta seems to be finding his footing again. That's important, especially the more damage you do to the champion. And once you break through your opponent's willpower, that's when the match really changes. You can break down your opponent as much as you want, but if you don't break their willpower, if you don't break them mentally, they will continue to get up, because that's what a champion does. It's the champion's mindset. They keep getting up time and time again. Meanwhile, Muta going right after the abdomen with his abdominal stretch. That's going to continue to exhaust the champion and make it harder for the champ to breathe. Sting going to need to find a way to break the submission or find the rope. Either Sting looks like he's starting to go down. Got to keep your head up. But the wear and tear is starting to show. Oh, nice roll. Almost like a spladle. As Muta sends Sting to the outside, Sting gets right back in. And he's fired up and he's ready to go. Sting gets caught with a shot by Muta. Did he rake the eyes, or did he gouge the eye? It was hard to tell what Muta did to Sting, but whatever it did, it caught the champion off guard and thwarted any momentum that was coming. What a shot to the midsection of Sting. And Muta sends Sting to the opposite corner. Offense rejected by Sting. But Sting comes back with some offense of his own. Sting has played enough defense. Bang! Driving Muta into the mat face first with that bulldog. The tides have shifted. The burner, the heat has raised. Gary Hart is in the corner directing traffic for a Great Muta, trying to, make sure he's where he needs to be. And by that, I mean his condition. Uh-oh. The Miz took out the official that was meant for Sting. Well, one can presume that it was for Sting. Of course, Sting being the opponent in the match. Sting went for a Stinger splash, but nobody home. However, the problem referee Nick Patrick has been laid out. And now referee Tommy Young is also down there checking in on. And the moonsault connects. That's got to do it. That split second that there was no official in the ring gave Sting the time to kick out. Sting had just enough willpower to kick out of the patented moonsault. The match continues, and Sting with a backdrop suplex and lays out. And it's enough. The Great Muta has been defeated. Sting not only retains the World Television Championship, but has defeated the undefeated, the Great Muta. What a tough match it was for both of these wrestlers. However, the thing is, Sting just wanted it more. Muta celebrating with the title. That's not his to celebrate with. What is this? Nick Patrick can still not see. What is this? They left with the championship. What is this? I thought Sting won. It seems, as far as I'm concerned, that Sting won. Sting was the one who pinned Muta. Sting had a great performance against Muta, only for him to be robbed of his championship. Let's get another look at this in slow motion so we can really get a full look at this. There's that belly to back. Muta shoulder down. Yeah, Sting's shoulder's completely up, that left shoulder. Sting's shoulder was not down. As far as I'm concerned, not only is Sting the winner, but he is still the champion.